Notorious BOZ! Homecoming weekend in Bozeman. How are we doing?
Go Cats!
We got lots to celebrate. Cats win, Paige's birthday, friends in from Chicago. He's wonderful. By round of applause, who has never seen a Notorious BOZ show before? Here's what you've signed up for. Every Saturday night, we invite somebody notorious from around our community to come down here and tell some true stories from their life. Those true stories then inspire this cast of improvisers to play some scenes and play with themes and improvise a show tangentially related to that, not reenacting that thing. So if you hear a story and then they're like, bullshit, they're not doing what he just said. That's not what we're trying to do. That's all. We could do that. We just don't think that's better. That's all. Okay. So that's how the show works. Tight. Are you guys a little tight? Yeah! Cats won. Piero's here. There's some bass next door. Awesome. So every week we invite a guest to come down here. This week is a little bit bittersweet in that we are inviting one of our community members who has been in classes and doing stuff down here at LBC for a while. And unfortunately, boo, they're moving away. So this is a little bit it's a little bit of a send-off and also a large bit of a celebration. Welcome to the stage, Thomas Walt.
Thank you. How we doing, Bozeman? Homecoming, right? He already did that. Run the hits here. It's a home leaving for me, so like, yeah, I heard you booing already. Like Levin mentioned, I traveled to India a couple weeks ago, which is a non sequitur. So this story starts in the middle of July. I'm at my company All Hands in Missoula, and my president's up there. He's giving the business speech, and he goes, "And we've been acquired," and the room goes dead silent. About this silent. And so they bring in the new head of everything, and they're like, giving you the marketing speech of how all of that goes. If you've sat through an acquisition before, you know exactly how that story goes. But then they go, and we have this competition in Bangalore that we'd like to send a team from your company to. And immediately I made eye contact with my manager. I was like, yeah, doing this? That's not my manager. You played your part perfectly, thank you. So we put myself, my manager, and then one of my other team members put our heads together, and we were like, okay, we've got this banging idea. And that's how we described it, as banging. And then we put together some documentations, we had some synergies, we EOW, EOD, EOY, that kind of thing. And we were one of the teams chosen. We were very lucky to be one of the teams chosen to go to Bangalore and participate in a hackathon. This is not something where you go and like hack somebody's bank account, although these people could do that. We were there to build something in 24 hours, a software product in 24 hours. Turns out getting to Bangalore from Bozeman is like kind of hard. It requires a 16.5-hour flight from Seattle to Singapore, which is like exactly as fun as it sounds. So we make the trip, we get over there, and on Monday morning we had kind of some intel about what to do, and they were like, yeah, go get a massage, kind of have that day off, kind of do that thing, you know. So I signed up, or I made a reservation at the hotel spa, and I'm a guy who likes you can get in there on me, like you can rub one out, as they say. And so that actually, now I'm thinking about that, that's not what they mean by that. That is not how that was supposed to come out, but late night show. I mean, they can like deep massage is what I mean. And so I'm checking, the lady's checking in with me. She's like, is this a good pressure? I'm like, you know, I'm not challenging you, but you could like go a little harder if you want. And she's like, is this good? I'm like, you go a little harder. And I feel her crawl on top of me, hands and knees and elbows. She's like, how's this? I'm like, this lady has nothing left. Like there's nowhere else to go with this. I'm like, this is perfect, thank you. For the next hour and a half, I had this woman like crawling all over. And I was like, yeah, and what are you gonna do? Like, here we are. We go on from there. It's 11.5-hour time change, so we were all very tired. We eventually make it to Wednesday when this hackathon starts at midday. You are supposed to stay up 24 hours until the next day. And we did it. We built the fucking thing we meant to build, which was incredible. It would be super helpful for my company. And so we recorded a video of it for our presentation to the judges. And then we go to present, and our presentation was awful. Like really bad. The video didn't play, so we built the actual product that we were trying to build. We had data scientists, data engineers, everybody was stoked, and then the video didn't play, even though we had like a working copy of it. So that kind of sucked. And we get to the awards presentation on Thursday evening. And so they announce a runner-up, and then they announce a third place winner, and then they announce a second place winner, and then it comes down to first place. And then they say a name, and it's not my team, so we did not place. At which point we had to drive to the airport, which is an hour away in Bangalore, and get in line for security for our flight at 4 a.m. on Friday morning. So we were there from Sunday evening to Thursday at midnight for like 60 hours of travel, which is a lot of fun. So we get on the airplane from Bangalore to Doha, and then in Doha, Qatar, I get on the plane, and we'd kind of picked seats throughout the plane to have extra legroom. And both my team members are like new-ish moms within the last 2 years, which is great. I learned so much about so many things I did not know about before in that time. But I was like, you know, I'll take the chair next to the bassinet. Like, y'all kind of go wherever else. And so my boss kind of sits back there, if this was an airplane, and my coworker sits over here. And immediately when we get on the airplane, the guy next to my coworker, who's kind of a row and a half back from me, starts talking to her, which is like the fucking worst thing that could possibly ever happen on a long haul flight. And he's making all these jokes like, hey, you want to switch seats? And she's like in the aisle. And he's like, no, like none of this I want to happen right now. I want to put on my headphones and be without children. And right now you are acting like my child. And so that fucking things happen. And then my boss, throughout the plane, somebody had come to the bathroom and thrown up so much that there was not enough powder to clean it all up. Yeah, it's so gross. And I was next to the bassinet, and there was a baby in there, and they were texting me like with the ha emoji before we took off. And this baby was the best baby I have ever seen. Like, cried maybe twice, and immediately the mom was like, "Oh no, like, I got you." Like, how do you hold a baby? Not like a football homecoming, am I right? So both of them had like a really shitty experience, and like the people next to me were like, "Oh no, you take the aisle seat." Like, "Oh, we just got back from this safari in Africa, and it was wonderful, and we're just gonna kind of like zone out over here. Is that okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And so I got back about a week and a half ago, very tired, and decided that was a perfect time to move.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go next to you if that's all right. Just want to give you a little heads up there. Airports are fun, huh? I like, kind of just makes me think of like, possibilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm thinking about the possibility of how long I have to pee.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I was thinking about like where else I could go in the world. You know, like 'cause airports can go to other places.
Yeah, you know this bathroom doesn't have like stalls or anything, so.
Yeah, I think that's cool. It kind of gives you a chance. That's why I want to give you a heads up, so I didn't startle you. Because that would be crazy if I just like, whoop, it's me, and then you pee on the ground or something. You know what I mean?
I know how to pee, man.
Okay, well, you know, you could be surprised. People forget when they're surprised.
I've peed a lot. I'm old. I'm in my 50s. I travel a lot. I usually don't talk in the bathroom.
Oh, you a businessman?
I gotta use the stall. Can I just leave my baby here?
Yeah, go for it. So keep an eye. Thanks. I think
Are you gonna keep an eye too? Okay, great.
I think business people are fun because you like have like a little uniform, like you're like a little toy soldier or something. You know, a tie.
Yeah, I work in privacy.
Oh, privacy. Nice.
What
I
firm?
can't believe how much I
What
drink.
firm?
What's the firm?
I mean, it's like IT for it's just a regular company.
He doesn't know. He's not sure.
You don't know the firm, or you
No, I
won't
know
say?
the company. It's Sherman and Sherman. It's a law.
Sherman and Sherman.
What? That's crazy,
I can't
man.
believe I'm so
That's
deep.
great. That's great.
Hey, are you a businessman?
Could you pick up my baby?
Yeah. Hold on. Can I just jostle it a little bit? Because I'm still going over here.
Can the Sherman and Sherman fellow do it?
Hold on, I'll ask. Hey, pick up that baby.
I'm not gonna pick up.
Just
a
give
baby
it.
while
It's
I'm
crying.
Just hold it like a football.
This is the longest piss I've ever.
Just pick. It's crying, dude. It's gonna have trauma in the future if you don't pick it up.
Could someone please pick up my baby?
I'm trying. I'm still going right now. I can't make maneuvers.
It's fine. The baby can cry. It's fine if the baby cries.
I was laughing at Sherman and Sherman.
Oh my God!
All right, Martin. We've got 5 hours to figure out our newest synergy.
You don't have to tell me!
Venture.
You don't have to tell me!
5 hours, Sherman. 5 hours. The clock
I'm
is
full of fucking
ticking.
ideas! I'm full of fucking ideas!
Woo! Yeah. We're here in this high-rise, Sherman. I'm feeling so powerful. Like a big dick in the sky, Sherman.
Okay, Marcus, let's focus up, okay?
All right, focus.
We came all the way here, we gotta figure something out.
Want to do a line of cocaine real quick?
Okay! Let's start with the shape. It's a circle.
It's a circle.
What are we gonna do?
Like the Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, what are we gonna do with it? Can you do this? Can you do this?
Are you questioning me?
You had a lot of emotional trauma recently.
I just did a lot of coke.
But coke doesn't erase pain. It only masks it. It masks pain.
Are you bringing up the fact that I cried at a parade today?
Yeah.
I cried at a homecoming parade?
That was really intense for everybody around. Hey! I don't want you to overdose.
Don't worry about it. I went to Yale.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Hey, it's your pain. I'm still here.
Do you want to talk about what happened at the parade?
No.
Well, it was just out of nowhere.
Get out of here.
You're aging.
I'm fine.
You are aging. It's true.
I'm fine. Because you shook hands with Monica Chanel?
Don't you bring up Monica.
I'm just saying.
Synergy!
Okay, yeah.
Circle.
Okay, circle.
Still here. You can't just.
Hey, there's a lot of teams.
Get the fuck out of here.
And they're probably having emotional problems too, so I think it's best if you and I just get it out. Let's put our emotional stuff in the middle of the circle, and then that'll help us come up with a product.
All right.
Oh!
Oh my God, are you okay? Oh,
We're gonna make this work. I know we can. Divorces happen, but we've got to win this thing, Charles.
no, but like the day after our divorce, honestly?
You're the one that put our hat in the ring.
Yeah, but I thought this was gonna work. All right, you know what? All right. Marisa, look, it's gonna be fine, okay? We're gonna be fine.
All right, I'm thinking circle. I'm thinking
Mom,
circle.
Dad, whose car should I wait in?
Try to wait in both. That'll keep her busy for a while. I'm sorry. It's hard for me. You know this. It's hard for me to get emotional about stuff. You know. That's
I know, Charles. That's why this doesn't work.
I know. That's exactly why this doesn't work.
Pain.
Yeah, and I have nothing.
You're pulling it off, Charles. She has no idea you're on cocaine.
Anyway, so what I'm thinking is like, it doesn't really matter what kind of guy you are, as long as you're like there. Yes, nice, dude. Fucking sick.
I hear you. I feel the same way. It's just most of things are won just by physically being present. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like if you can dominate your present moment, nothing can hold you back. Dude, you're on fucking fire. Oh shit. Oh, yeah.
Boys.
Mom! Oh, Mom! This is the middle of our hackathon. What the fuck?
I'm ready for this massage. You know what? Lay into me. Just rub one out right into me. You're in the masseuse? Are you doing the masseuse? Or you just run the desk? Well, who's doing it?
I'm both.
All right, good. Because I like to be boned thick. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna ram you.
Yeah. If you can just
I didn't mean it
fist
like
me
that.
hard, just get it in there. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna jerk you around.
Yeah. I just, I need it that hard. You know what I mean? And you're a little small, and so I'm a little worried about that. But go ahead and let's try it out. Let's try it out. Let's see.
Sure. Well, you might want to take a moment to take a few deep breaths. Maybe.
Oh, love it. Chairs? Okay. or is this do you use these as a bed? Is it chairs or is this a bed, please?
What do you want it to be?
Oh, well. I mean, I gotta be honest.
I can do it all ways.
What?
Go, in or out.
The full Monty? I mean, listen, I'll take anything. You know what I mean? I just want at the end of this to have a happy ending. You know what I mean?
I can guarantee that.
You smell like baby oil. You're gonna get into our bed after smelling like that?
Well, it's what they use, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I understand. You're all jello right now.
Yeah, I'm totally...
You're all just cream.
Yeah, they cream for my face.
Any other food items?
Yeah, can you like toss my salad?
Okay.
The 12th place.
No hard feelings. However this goes down, no hard feelings.
Goes to an underdog of this competition. A group who stayed up all night, as is required in the rules of the
God,
competition.
this is brutal, man.
Substantial leading for the 12th place.
There are 30 teams that are not 7th place, but only one team that is.
Can we skip?
Okay.
One team.
I think I get it.
When you're waiting to find out who won 7th place, isn't that a great time to grab an ice cold Diet Pepsi?
Is this? It's a radio ad.
I'll take the Diet Pepsi.
Yeah, that's Diet Pepsi. There's some of them left.
There's some of them left. Is that what she said?
She says there's not.
Yeah, she says we can't have it.
All right.
What happens to all the other contestants?
Thanks for shooting nuts up here.
It's hard to know who could be 7th place, and yet I am knowing it right now.
I have a bad feeling it's me, man.
They wouldn't have us sit up here.
Oh, wow.
One of us is 7.
Oh.
What is this?
Something's going on.
Oh no, the Diet Pepsi spilled all over.
That's a
Someone's
masseuse
got
for
a
earlier.
It's a dirty boy. He's so dirty.
The only way to clean Diet Pepsi is with a human tongue. It's a licking. I feel
Just
like
want to know who
I'm
won, or at least who finished in the top 7.
your 7th place team.
Here we go.
Here it is. All right.
Showtime, baby.
As according to the points and following the rules of the competition, goes to
Here we are.
a team that was just acquired. Before I can announce their name,
God damn it.
I will announce the name of the business they've been acquired by. Raytheon. It's Raytheon.
Battery company?
Raytheon acquired Sherman and Sherman. Sherman and Sherman, you're Raytheon
Finish
now.
7?
Sherman and Sherman, you're Raytheon now. They're yelling at me like I'm right next to them, but I'm way up here.
No, neither of us
We're
are.
not Sherman.
Sweetie, you're announcing in your sleep again. You got out of bed and you've just been announcing and announcing. I know you're stressed. You're gonna have to say the winners eventually.
But as soon as I do, then no one wants to listen to what I have to say. Why should I lose?
Jeremiah, this is your job. You have to get through the list. You have to tell the people who won. How many days has this competition announcement winners been going on? We're on day 6.
As your doctor, I need you to fill out the full form before I can actually give you any kind of medical advice. You only put the first letter of your first name. You need the full thing filled out.
So you don't want to hear my name?
No, I do want to hear it. And once I'm done with you, I'll get on to other patients. So, if we can get through this, I'd like to just have you fill out the form. Let's get it done. I got to give you medical advice. I got to make sure it's you first, and then I'll get on to other patients.
I would love to go to prom with you. You just have to finish the question.
Prom is coming.
No sex acts happened in that massage room, just to be clear. But let your imagination go wild. Yeah. This next story relates to drugs, I guess. They did drugs up here, I'll do drugs up here. The first time I tried to get high, I was going to my first music concert, or music festival in Walla Walla, Washington, the Gentlemen of the Road tour. This was Mumford & Sons' thing, so like, I see some like people nodding over here, big like stomp clap people over here, yeah. But they were also accompanied by the Foo Fighters. It was Jenny Lewis, the Dawes, big thing. And so myself and 3 friends left from Bozeman. It's about an 8-hour drive to Walla Walla, Washington. And we were like, well, we can't take any of our shitty cars. So like, how are we gonna get there? I was like, I have an idea. So I called up my mom and I was like, Mom, can I borrow your car? She's like, yeah. And my mom's car is a 2006 Honda Odyssey minivan touring that we took out the middle seats in and put a NASA foam pad down back there, so like you could like lay down there, have a full seat, and do whatever. It was great. No sex acts happened in the back of that Honda Odyssey minivan. But let your imagination go wild, okay? So we get there, and the Foo Fighters are on that night. Great, awesome, sounds good. And we're camping, so we go and have a couple drinks, you know, meet a couple people, and some people are like, "Hey, like, do you have any weed?" We're in Washington, so like, it's all good. And before I had gone, I was like, I went up to my brother and was like, "Hey, I'm going to a festival. Do you, like, what do you do?" And he's like, "Here's what you do." He handed me his grinder and some rolling papers. I was like, "Sweet, sounds good." So we're back at our campsite and we get we're like breaking everything out, you know, and these 2 women come up and they're like, "Do you have any drugs?" And that's where we meet up. That's how that story relates. And so I'm like, "Yeah, we have drugs. I've got this grinder right here and these rolling papers right here," having never rolled a joint before. And I don't know how this was gonna go, but it went more poorly than anybody is ever imagining. So I like turn the top a couple times and I pour some weed out into this rolling paper and I kind of like lick it and it will not stick together. And apparently there's a glue side and a non-glue side. And these women who are about 22, 23 are just like watching us in like disgust. They're like, "Fuck." So they leave. Which is a real loss. But I'm still like, I'm ready, like I'm already here, I'm ready to do this, let's get her done. It wasn't happening. It wasn't gonna happen. So finally I'm like, well, what if we just eat it? So I take it out and like kind of smelling it. It's like, oh, it smells like kind of fresh. And my brother had bought some basil and put it in a grinder and he was like, "Here you go." And that's the first time I tried to attempt to get high.
Marianne, I want to talk to
to you about the state of the minivan in the garage.
Oh, I don't. Nothing happened.
Sure, Marianne.
Nothing happened in the minivan. What did you find in there? What could possibly be in the back of the minivan?
Let's take it from step one.
Let's not. Let's say that we're friends, and let's just call this one what it is. Fun. Let's just call it fun.
Did you
and that's
say
it.
fun?
I said fun.
Marianne, my minivan is fucked.
I wouldn't say that.
It is fucked. I'm carpool this week, and the minivan is rendered
You can't
useless.
carpool with that van right now.
Look it. I'll get in. Look at the seat. The seat is unusable.
Okay, well, if you think that the minivan didn't give consent, you're wrong. Because this minivan consented, okay?
Wait,
Okay?
Marianne. There's a smell.
Yes? Yes.
A noxious smell in the
Yes.
minivan, Marianne.
Yes, I pissed in it. Some cars like that sort of thing, okay? You want to air it out? Let's pour a glass of rosé and air it out, Marianne. It's fine. Yes, okay? I enjoy water sport. Okay? Hey, fine. Fine, now you know
Is
what.
that why you pissed all over my minivan? Because the water sports were pouring out of you?
It's a sexual turn on. It's a turn on. Why are you gagging?
Oh God, I didn't
Don't
think there was
gag.
sex acts happening inside my minivan.
Yes!
Oh.
But I thought you knew when you said this van's been fucked. I fucked this van.
Just because I have a bumper sticker that says when this van's a rockin', don't come a knockin', that does not mean there's sex acts happening.
This van has been flirting with me for weeks. Okay? Stop it, not now. Shh, we're talking. Okay? Every time did you ever notice how slowly you drive by my house? Can you not accelerate? That's because somebody's been watching me through the window.
Oh God.
And I've noticed. There's been a couple of times where you haven't been home and this van and I have talked all the way into the night. 8 hours of talking.
Marianne, something's happening inside my minivan and I don't know what
Yes,
it is.
it's called feelings.
Oh, God.
And if you weren't dead inside,
I'm
then you're
a poor
divorced.
suburban mother. I don't know what's happening.
I fell in love, or at least in lust. We don't know yet. We're taking it slow.
Oh. Get your own minivan, Marianne.
I have my own minivan, and there's nothing going on inside of that minivan.
Oh my! Oh,
Stop it!
God.
Stop it! Stop it! I'm gonna
It's my
pee.
minivan! Shut up! Marianne, stop it! When you said water sports, I wasn't expecting.
What were you expecting? God, you're a prude.
Water skiing!
You think that I can't love a car?
Yes, well, hello, Jeremy. Funny to see you here at the cool side of the playground. As you know, I'm Mark, and it's nice to
What you got for me?
I was just hoping that
Got a little bit of stuff for me, huh? Okay, you got some stuff. Huh?
I was maybe.
You a cool guy?
I was hoping maybe you could help me.
You don't seem very cool right now.
Trying to be nonchalant.
You're not doing a good job. I'm being nonchalant.
Yes, you're very good at that, and I
Oh,
like that.
hey, you guys have some toys
Um,
on this playground? Me and my other girlfriends.
That's us. We do.
We were playing with our Bratz dolls, but we got really bored.
They're such brats, it turns out.
It's all true.
Yes, hello, ladies. You look very fine.
Thomas
this
Thomas
afternoon.
has a lot of toys, he says.
I
Can
have
you
them.
show us how you play with them?
Yeah, play with your toys. I want to see how
Yeah.
you play with your toys.
Yeah. I've never. Usually, I play alone in my room, so no one watches.
Why don't you go and show them?
I mean, we don't have to. We can go watch somebody else
it's
play
fine.
with them.
No, it's fine, really.
Yeah, if you've never played with toys, don't worry about it. We'll watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's no problem. I mean, if you don't have any toys, I mean,
I can play. I mean,
We
no,
love,
I
I
can play.
gotta tell you, we love really good toy playing, but if you're shitty at it, we'll leave.
We'll just
This is
That's just
Washington.
how it is. This is Washington.
Please, ladies, no, please take a seat. I'll play toys.
In the sand?
Just right here
Or
in
you
the
can
sand.
stand. It's fine. Whatever. You
What toy do you have?
Just play with your toys.
Okay. Well, okay. I don't know if you've seen this one.
You
It's
have a
fresh.
briefcase?
It's a briefcase, yes. It's
Is it a toy?
patent leather. Anyway, this is a Rubik's Cube.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
So
you
it has-
actually know how to do that?
Yes.
I
Most
know-
people don't
I
know
was-
how
wanna touch the
I was gonna
Rubik's?
say, I noticed it's not finished. Here, there you go.
Well, that's how you play with toys.
That's how you play with
That's
the
a
toy.
really good play, Krista.
I just.
Okay.
You remember I won the
Thomas,
Cube
I thought-
speed cubing
I
thing
do.
in Vegas.
I remember you won't shut up
10
about
years
it.
in a row.
Yeah, I know.
Speed cubing champion.
Okay, and you're only 11. I get it.
Yeah, 4.68 seconds.
Okay.
A 3v3.
Play with your fucking toys.
I have a Furby here. Thomas, you're embarrassing. Wait, but it hasn't watched. I press the button and. Fun, right? All right, boys, get in there. Oh no. He's got no toys. No, I do. I have
I don't think he knows how to play with toys.
I don't think it was a toys either.
I'm hugely disappointed.
Thomas, look what you've done. You caused problems on the playground between the girls and the boys
I was just trying to show off my Furby.
for lack of toys.
Yeah, but you're not playing with your Furby. You're just showing
You're
us.
just showing us your Furby. Your Furby is doing the playing, not you.
Can you play with toys or not?
Yeah, do you know how to play with a toy?
If it's rough, then it'll lose its value. No, Furby.
What? Why?
Because it. No.
Did you see how hot it was when he put that blunt out on that Furby? I gotta be honest.
Please do.
I biffed the presentation.
What?
Yeah.
What? How?
I'm sorry, Dr. Bell. Your telephone is a brilliant, ingenious device, but no one cares about it because the presentation was so poor.
What happened?
Well, it went like this. As you can see, it does all sorts of things, like you can put it to your ear and then take it down from your ear. It's like a block of wood, only...
Too much ear talk. It's really not about the ear.
Dr. Bell, I wish you had been there. Why did you not present your own invention?
Stage fright.
You have stage fright?
I freak out big time.
What? But you're such a genius.
I'm still here.
Why would you make little old me, little old Charlie Chaplin present?
Look, Charlie, you got charisma, and everybody knows it.
Do they though? I feel like as soon as I speak, it's a problem.
Charlie,
Yeah.
darling, you're worth so much more in presenting other people's inventions. Why don't you write, produce, and act in your own movie?
What, do you think I really could?
Oh, no, you're darling. Oh, darling, stop it, no. Not with the key, no. Charlie, stop it. Charlie, please. Seriously, you're made for the big screen.
I don't know. I don't think there's any value to something, presenting something that doesn't have value in and of itself.
What do you mean?
My ideas for films are meaningless. What if I had an invention like a telephone that meant something? You could
No,
do
Charlie,
something.
no. What about that beautiful idea of the deaf girl who are blind? I don't know. She can't see or hear. I don't know.
Oh, this is stressing me out. I have to eat some weed.
Are you feeling it? Are you feeling high? Stop it, Mom. Mom, are you high? Don't put your fingers in my mouth. You're gonna mess up my retainer. I'm just trying to help you out. Are you feeling high? Why are you rubbing my thighs? Mom. You must be high, because you usually can't shut up. I just don't want the other moms to make fun of you anymore. I want you to know what drugs are like. Mom, stop it.
What was in that grinder?
Drugs. Weed drugs.
That was supposed to be basil.
No, I'm blind. No, you're not blind. Stop it. How do you know where I am then? You keep just walking right to me. I'm a mother. Now you can tell all your friends at the PTA how high you got. And then you felt up your
Melinda,
your
tell us
daughter.
how high
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! It's the most exciting thing at the PTA meeting.
This is great.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I was so high.
How high were you?
I was so high. I was blind for 3 days. days.
No, you weren't.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I rubbed my eyes. I couldn't rub them hard enough. I couldn't.
Melinda, there's a sticky side and a non-sticky side. How dare you not know the difference?
No, you
What?
silly goose!
Oh, I'm embarrassed. Not really. I was so high. I slept with the garbage collector. Late.
Mom, you're still with me. Stop talking like you're in a PTA meeting.
But girls.
No, Mom,
I was
it's just
so-
me. It's just me.
Carol.
It's Carol. God, why did you name me that?
Yeah, sure.
This is a real big deal. We got Jenny Lewis. We got. Or Mumford and Sons.
I just wanted to say thanks for having us in Walla Walla, Washington, Mr. Mayor.
You're welcome.
As the grandsons, I just feel left out sometimes.
Totally.
It's really unfair.
Yeah, we have skills too. I'm a carpenter.
I make books.
Handmade
A
book.
handmade book, handcrafted books,
Sell them.
page by page.
Yes, I
You-
sell them.
And her Etsy shop is on fire.
You make the page, then you fill it with your ideas. That's the most brilliant thing I've ever heard of.
Thank you.
But these guys,
I
they
wish
play
it was
with it.
Mumford and Grandson.
Me too.
Then this concert would really rock.
Yeah?
We'll talk about our Etsy shops.
Anyway, we brought the family. Hope you don't mind.
I can sit in the chair.
Yeah, okay.
I can.
Chairs.
What do you want it to
Stage.
What do you want it to be?
You guys doing chairs out there?
Let's get set up.
Okay, we can do that. I got a drum that I kick while I play guitar.
Should I move or is there? Am I in the way?
No, you're good right there, Mr. Mayor. I might fall on you, so it's good.
You could open up a little
Stay
shop
there.
just right there.
I could sell books right here.
Yeah.
I got this banjo that's a ukulele too. Isn't that
Think
fun?
about my leather
All right,
jewelry.
Belinda.
I was worried what
Belinda,
you
get
do.
up. Belinda.
Come on, Belinda.
We're setting up.
Oh,
Oh,
We're setting
what?
up. Ready.
oh, me?
We're getting ready.
Oh,
Yeah, get up on the stage.
Just one grandson?
We have more grandsons.
Oh, we're gonna add them one at a time.
First it's Belinda Mumford.
I can call some
Maybe
other
it's because
people.
they named us girl names that they don't want us on stage.
Yeah.
Feels-
Hey, let's not gender our names.
Thank you, feels genderist.
Stop gendering each other's names.
Okay.
Mumford Sons.
Grandson.
Grandsons. Mumford sons if you need to.
This
Who am
era.
I?
Sons of
Who am I again?
You're that other man that's also
Jenny, come back to bed. You've been pretending to have a concert around the house all day. I'm sorry, times are a little slow for Jenny Lewis these days.
I just wonder what life would be like if I just had a bunch of sons. Not a specific number, just a multitude.
You think I don't know where you got the idea about having sons?
One son in your dream.
2 sons, if you can believe.
3 sons make it a home.
4 sons.
It's really fun.
But 6 is overboard.
We agree 6 is too many.
Too many
sons. Too many sons. Too many sons.
Jenny! I have a presentation at work tomorrow. I cannot have you singing Too Many Sons. Go ahead,
exactly how that festival went. So this next story, who raise your hand if you have a good like college drinking story?
Yeah.
I see like 95% liars in this room. So in college, I played competitive ultimate frisbee. Yeah. I was a college athlete, if you will. But one tournament early January, we were looking at our possible tournament schedule, and we see one down in Phoenix in, like I said, January. It's like, oh, sweet. We can go down there, fly Allegiant, get down on a Friday, come back on a Monday, miss a couple of classes, get freaky with it. What haven't you learned about this by now? I've done it. Anyway, so we go down and we win this tournament. It's not like the presentation. We actually won this one. And it's one of our players' 21st birthdays. So we're like, all right, buddy, well, like, buckle up. So we're staying at a Holiday Inn in northwestern Phoenix. Who's ever laughing is like, has the right idea of 27 dudes in 2 rooms. Nothing sexual happened in these rooms. But use your imagination if you want. Okay. So in Arizona, you can buy alcohol at Walmart. So we walk next door to this Walmart, get a bottle of tequila, crush it in the parking lot. In which case, we're like, what's the best idea we've ever had? Get more alcohol. So it's probably 9 or 10 at night, and we walk into this Walmart again, and it's like dead. There's nobody there, and we're just like kind of running around the aisles, not causing havoc, but just like grabbing everything we need. So I grab a pizza Lunchable, and then I was like, we should have some scotch. That sounds good. So I grabbed some Jameson, which, if you know, is not scotch. And so I go up to the front and I put it on the conveyor belt at the very end of the conveyor belt, so it has to go all the way to the front. When there's nobody in front of me, I'm just like waiting. And I look at the cashier and she looks at me and she goes, I'll be right back. Cool, yeah, no problem. And she comes back with another person, her manager, and her manager says to me, she's like, sir, I cannot tell you this. And I go, may I ask why not? And she says, because you're visibly intoxicated. And I think back to the last 4 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, it did take me 3 times as long to get up here. And I took, like, you know, all of the things that you're like, oh, kind of am tuned up. And in this moment was a life lesson for me. I'm like, man, this is like a bartender or somebody's worst nightmare, right? Like, dick college kid comes in. So what do? Is I give her the double guns, go, fair enough, can I still have the Lunchable? And she goes, yeah, you can still have the Lunchable. So I buy my Lunchable. It was $4.89. Walk outside to 4 of my teammates in pink unitards that they had also bought at Walmart. And so we travel across a street to this pizza restaurant that is still open. It's probably 11 or 12 at night, so it's getting later. And so I'm supporting him. He's not supporting me. I'm supporting him. And the rest of my teammates are behind me, and they walk across. And apparently, they had cut off a car. I think this guy was being dramatic, but this guy gets out of his car and starts yelling at my teammates. And one of my teammates was a non-traditional student. He was in the National Guard. So like everybody's like, sorry, like our fault, my bad, you know, calming down. And the guy goes back to his car, except for my one teammate who goes, pussy. So the guy gets back out of his car and starts yelling at him again. They're like, oh my God, we're like so sorry, like we're sorry. And so like the guy calms down, walks back to his car, and then the same teammate yells at him again. I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And then nothing happened. The guy like walked away, and then we walked away, and had a fantastic evening.
Take you to a dimly lit, cheap hotel room. A small amount of sunlight is trickling through. There's lube over here, and a big Costco-sized bin of condoms. There's, you know, sexually explicit music dumping away
Over here, there's some sexually explicit magazines. This whole side of the wall is just covered in Lunchables, just floor to ceiling Lunchables, stacked as high as they'll go.
There's a couple of ball gags hanging here. There's some other tools and dildos.
Some blood on the wall, we don't know why.
Nothing sexual is going on.
My hands really hurt. You should stop throwing it so hard, you know?
Pussy!
What is happening?
These four love each other so much.
What is happening right now? Why would you say that to Clark? We love Clark so much. We said that earlier in a non-sexual way.
You should put one of these ball gags on.
Hey, hey.
Whoa, Clark, just because you have to turn the other
In a
cheek sometimes.
non-sexual way.
In a non-sexual way. Okay.
Because you should be quiet. That's what I'm saying.
Let's not
Pussy.
fight. Hey.
Hey!
Maybe your pain is still here. You can't drown me out.
Nothing happened.
No.
Griffin, if you don't cool it, I'm gonna have to rub one out on you, okay? Not in a non-sexual way.
Yeah, but he will.
But I'll
And
do
you know
it.
what? I'm gonna fist you.
I mean,
non-sexual.
I wish you would. It's just right here. If you don't mind, just fist it hard.
Is that good?
Yeah, just like go nuts all over it. You know.
Make it a little freaky.
Honestly,
Excuse me.
It's a little dry.
I'm a Mumford and grandson.
Oh.
And I have a book that I crafted on the art of non-sexual massage. I thought the two of you might be interested.
I
We'd
already had it covered.
But this is handmade by my own hands.
Is it
In
signed
Walla Walla,
by?
Washington.
Is it signed by like your fathers or your grandfathers?
My
Like,
grandfathers,
anybody
yes.
famous? Okay.
The Mumfords.
They're the Mumfords? Yeah. Well, I mean, dig it into my back, I guess.
May I?
Oh man,
Well, I was doing pretty good.
this is exactly what I needed the whole time. Oh, feels deep and meaningful and.
Mumford and Son song cue now.
We had something. We were getting somewhere.
I just feel like there's so much more behind this. Deep
Wait,
digging.
wait, oh my god, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not a Mumford son, I'm a Mumford grandson, and god damn it, I stepped in here out of line and I fucked it up.
I'm a second Mumford grandson, and I'm joining in.
Oh no,
That's
two?
what we do.
I know where this
Two
is going.
Mumford grandsons
Oh no, I know where this is
standing
going.
in a row.
Two Mumford grandsons.
Standing in a row.
No, I know. I know.
Just slow down for
No,
1 second. Just slow down.
You shouldn't have gotten in this car.
I
This is a fast car.
gotta take it to anywhere.
No.
Yes.
I do.
No, I do. Maybe we can make it better,
You
okay?
shouldn't have gotten in this car,
I'm
Charles.
here.
I'm leaving you.
Well, you're not because we're together still geographically.
I am.
Oh, now you've done it. Now you've done it, Bethany. Have fun explaining this one.
You shouldn't have gotten in this
I'm in the
minivan.
car.
We're gonna-
This is my
I'm in the
mini-
car.
Shut your
We're
mouth.
gonna make this arrest, but then we're breaking up, okay?
Let's just see how the arrest goes.
Okay, but I'm not in on this, all right?
I don't want to make those decisions.
I
until
am
we have-
not. I told you we're breaking up.
Bethany,
Rowan,
this is not
this
a
is the
time.
last time.
This is not a time to exercise your problem with authority. Okay, be nice to these gentlemen.
I'm walking in front of your car.
Hello,
Hey.
hello there.
Hands up. Hands are
happy.
invisible.
Hands up.
Hands are visible. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Did you say hands up or did he say?
I said it. I prompted us.
He did.
I want you to know before
guys-
this begins, I'm cooperative and I appreciate
Why are you talking
guys.
so loud?
I want you to.
Why are you talking at me so loud?
Why are you talking at me so loud? I just want to pee. Just let me finish peeing.
Anyway, I think really what it comes down
I'm
to is
in.
like
I'm
you
in.
can go anywhere in this life,
just
and where
want-
you started isn't where you end.
This is the only place I can pee.
Would anyone like a Diet Coke?
No!
Diet Pepsi, oh God!
No!
Take one.
I still don't understand what the company does.
It's Sherman. It's Sherman.
Can you just pour it right in for me?
How's my baby?
Is there a baby in here?
Yeah, I think it's actually a Mumford and grandson.
Wow, look at that.
No Diet Pepsi for you, I see.
Got it all over my shirt. Somebody please lick it off.
Well, I don't mind.
I've never seen somebody hold a baby that well. Do you play professional sports, son? Because I am a recruiter for the Chicago Bears. And I'll be damned.
My recruiter told me that you would be great on the team. Hi, head coach of the Chicago Bears. We're gonna have you play. You got a baby, you can throw a ball? Perfect. Somebody else even higher on the organization's gonna come talk to you.
Okay. I'm a little bit higher up in football. I love sports and points. So you better take that baby and handle it like a ball, because
No, come back.
yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm fascinated. I want to hire you. I just
Okay, yeah.
want to make sure you know.
You saw my resume.
Yes, understood.
Okay.
Just talk me through this sports and points.
Okay, sure. Have you ever heard of teams before? Love them.
What?
Yeah. Good team, good sport. You get two teams together on a field and they play. That's ball.
Marcus!
Double pistols.
Marcus! Yeah. Fuck yeah, we did it. The circle of synergy is complete. But will we place? Oh God. We've got to go to the placing ceremony. That was fast!
I just want a sandwich, man. You just gotta. All right, I just need to make your sandwich. Just tell me any ingredient for the sandwich.
Jalapenos? I bet you're wanting to know fresh or pickle.
I get off in 15 minutes. You
We
make it.
know that there are a lot of you competitors out there wanting to know about your scores and who is the winner in this competition for Hackathon. And I do want to just give special mention to those of you who made a pun of the city we're in, the Bangin' Bangalores. Very funny, good job.
Yeah.
Who did that?
We're gonna start with 37th place and go down from there.
Okay.
And to present all
Just
of
want
the
to be in the
awards,
top 35,
all
baby.
of the awards, I'd like to hand it over to my colleague, who I promise you has really gotten control of being able to finish things.
Number 37.
Jeremiah! Just say the name of anybody!
You came. This is the first one of my award ceremonies you've actually showed up to.
You came!
Yeah, sorry. Sometimes it just happens like that.
Hey, I love water sports. I love it.
I love water sports. Oh. And I'm not getting out of this car.
You came to bring back my minivan.
No, I came to get the... Oh. Melinda, no. Oh, Melinda, no.
like a pretty cool van.
Cameras are inside out. Get your eyes off my van. Van! It's my van, Belinda.
I'm gonna just quickly talk about elephants for a second, because I love a non sequitur.